especially if you're doing other rides. You're gonna do cross-country rides, things like that. It'll tune while you're riding.
Missing someone.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cruise Sin City. Today I'm going to be going over all the different tuners that I know about for current Harley Davidson models. Most of these are good for older twin cams as well, and Sportsters and all kinds of things. But I'm going to be focused on the tuners that work for my Milwaukee 8 touring bike, my 2019 Road Glide. The first one I have up here is the Screamin' Eagle tuner. This is the Screamin' Eagle Pro Street tuner. It has a price of $299.95. Harley describes it as the Screamin' Eagle Pro Street Performance Tuner is designed to simplify management of engine operating parameters as performance modifications are made. This tuner will help you keep your factory warranty, and that's the biggest perk of this one. If you're worried about warranty work, if you're still in that first 2-year warranty phase, or if you bought an extended warranty, this is the one I would go with. I still have a year left on my warranty, so it's one of the ones in my mind for sure. I haven't completely checked it off my list. The price isn't too bad. $299.95 I believe is going to be our cheapest tuner we're looking at today. But some of the drawbacks of this tuner is because Harley has to follow EPA requirements, it can't tune your bike to the extreme parameters that some of the other tuners we're looking at today are able to do. So if you're not worried about getting that last 2%, last 1% of horsepower, you really got to pump it out, got to get all the torque you need, and you still are worried about your factory warranty, this is the tuner I'd go with. If you're just doing anything Harley, a stage 1, if you're going to go through their stages, if you're going to get intake, exhaust, you're going to do their power cam, you're going to do their 131 kit or 117 kit. I think they just came up with a 121 kit. I'm not sure the exact, I'll put it right here. But if you're going to get any of those kits and follow the Harley scheduled upgrades, then this is going to work for you. You're going to get some decent numbers out of it. I think with the full 131, they're putting down about somewhere between 130 and 140 foot-pounds of torque and horsepower. So it's not bad. This one is definitely on the docket for what I'm thinking about tuning my bike, and the sole reason for that is because of the warranty. Now, long term, in a year, I'm not gonna have a warranty. I'm not buying the extended warranty. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother time if you should do that, but I'm not going to. Do me a favor, guys, if you're enjoying this kind of type of video and you wanna see more like it, I'm gonna be releasing new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. That's 2 videos a week. So subscribe to the channel for me. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below to get updated when I release new content. The next tuner we're looking at is the Vans & Hines Fuel Pack 3 or FP3. I see this one as a very popular choice for a lot of people. I believe the reason for that, it's a very easy tuner to use. It uses your phone, it Bluetooths to your phone, and you have all the maps and everything on there. That makes it very easy to use. If you download any of these tuners, this one, or anything we're going to talk about after this besides the Screamin' Eagle Pro Street tuner, you are going to void your factory motor warranty. Now, that being said, if your radio goes out, that has nothing to do with your powertrain warranty, but you will void your powertrain warranty with any of these tuners. So that's something to 100% keep in mind. If you're out of warranty, don't worry about it. But if you are, something to consider. The Fuel Pack 3, as you can see right here, it uses your phone. The Fuel Pack FP3 is the best-selling ECU tuner in the world for Harley-Davidson motorcycles because it is the most intuitive tool on the market, giving you the power to control every aspect of your motorcycle's tune. View live sensor data, calibrate your speedometer, read and clear trouble codes, utilize a live sensor data display, and offers best-in-industry support from our FP3 technicians, all from your smartphone. Now, that all from your smartphone thing, to me, is the biggest reason that people pick this one up. Obviously, Vans & Hines is a huge name in the aftermarket world, especially in exhausts and their tuner. Now, that being said, people that are serious about tuning their engine normally don't go with FP3. If you're just going to do an intake and exhaust, and especially specifically if you have a Vans & Hines exhaust, then this one will work for you all day long. It has a price point of $399, so it's a little bit more than the Screamin' Eagle Pro Street tuner, but you're going to get a little bit more out of it as well. You're going to have a little more control, you're going to be able to reset your codes on your own. You're going to have live sensor data, like I said, on your phone. I believe even with the Fuel Pack 3, you can do things like raise your cruise control speed limiter, because from the factory it limits at about 89, 90 miles an hour. So it has all the functionality and the gizmos and doodads and things like that that you'd want out of a tuner. The one thing that it lacks is you can't really take your Fuel Pack 3 to a dyno tuner. If you're going to take it to a shop and get it dyno tuned, this isn't the one you want. It's for your basic intake exhaust tune, and then they do have some options for some cams. I'm not going to go through all the different options they have. You can do your own research on that. But right there, see, you've got the phone, everything you need right on your phone. That's their biggest selling point. Everything you need on your phone. Now they have this picture of a bike up on a dyno. What Vans & Hines offers, it's what's called a off-the-shelf map or a base tune. So you basically tell it, I have an intake and I have a big radius exhaust. And then it plugs it in and it says, okay, boom, here we go. The only issue is, and I don't know where Vans & Hines is doing their dyno runs, but let's say they're doing it at 0 elevation, right? Like right on the coast. Well, if they're doing it at 0 elevation and you live in Denver, Colorado, it's going to be a lot higher elevation. So your bike might run a little off because of that elevation. So that's something to consider. And of course, if you're going to go into those big applications, if you're going to get a 124 motor or 128 motor, I'm not going to recommend this tuner for you guys. For me, this one is not on my radar, but it is a super popular one, so I wanted to talk about it. If I was going to get this one, and I was like, I'm just going to do stage 1, that's all I'm going to do, I would just stick with the Harley Davidson Screaming Eagle tuner, because they kind of do the same thing, except for the extra gizmos and stuff. But as far as tuning goes, you're going to get about the same out of both. All right, up next we have the Dynojet Power Vision, and Dynojet is a huge name in the aftermarket world. They're, for the most part, I believe, the go-to tuner. The Dynojet Power Vision is our next tuner we're going to look at, and it's something that I've used in the past on my old Dyna. It is, in my opinion, the one that a lot of people go to that want that step above. There is another competitor out there. I don't know the 100% market share between the two, but there's two big contenders in my opinion, and this is one of them. It's $439.20. I don't know where they got the 20 cents, but it was $549 originally. They're saying it's discounted. They say, if you ride a Harley, you know quality when you see it. Dynojet's Power Vision is the most powerful flash tuner device for Harley-Davidson motorcycles on the market, ensuring peak performance when you're conquering the open road. Right here you can see what the Power Vision looks like. It's got the screen, it's got every gizmo that you would need with a tuner. You can mount it to your bike to monitor different things. You can do your status. It does come with a basic auto-tune function, and it can hold multiple tunes. So very similar to how the Vans & Hines Fuel Pack had the off-the-shelf maps or base tunes, this is going to have the same thing. You can tell it you have an intake, you can tell it it's stock, you can tell it this is the exhaust that I have, and it'll search for everything that it has in its database. That being said, where this one departs for me from the Fuel Pack, you can take it to a dyno tuner and they have their tuning software where they can adjust your map. They do also offer a target tune, so it's $440 for the base tuner. They have a target tune that is $479.99. The target tune full kit for Harley Davidson touring and trike models. They do have ones for Dynas and Softails and Sportsters and all that. But it says, lock onto the perfect performance with a target tune for your Harley Davidson. Our target tune module works with Power Vision to not only automatically determine the ideal air-fuel ratio for your ride in real time, but hold on to it. Target Tune's full kit includes everything needed for installation. So they give you bigger O2 sensors, and it's an extra module and all that fun stuff. One thing that I like is that you don't have to buy them both at the same time. So a lot of us are balling on a budget and we buy things piece by piece. That's why Harley Davidson has their stage model. And when you're ready, you can get the auto tuner for $479.99. Now that costs more than the base tuner. I've never used a target tune. What I did when I had my Dyna, I had an intake, I had a Vans & Hines Grenades exhaust, and I had an SNS 585 cam. Dynojet is actually here in Las Vegas, and all I did was email them, and I said, hey, this is what I've done, and they emailed me back a custom map. And that's what I ran for 2-3 years on that bike, and it worked perfectly beautiful for me. Now, I may have gotten lucky because I'm at the same elevation that they're doing their R&D and testing, and if you're not at 2,000 feet, which is about what we're at here in Vegas, this may be something bigger for you, especially if you're doing other rides. You're going to do cross-country rides, things like that. It'll tune while you're riding. I just wanted to touch base real quick on that auto-tune ability that they have. Some of their features, they have a unique auto-tune capability that creates a custom tune just for your riding style. The easy-to-read, high-contrast screen gives you a full control over how you tune your ride. You have the ability to flash your motorcycle from the road whenever you want. So you can carry this thing around with you, plug it in, or you can keep it plugged in, and it's always there if you need to change a map. The basic Power Vision does come with Auto Tune Basic. The other device is what's called Auto Tune Pro. So it does give you some ability to tune your motorcycle on the road without having to go to a dyno tuner. To be honest, this is my #1 pick, and the only reason for that is because I know it works. I have personal experience with it, and it never failed me. Do me a favor, guys, if you're enjoying this video, smash that like button down below. To get more quality content like this and to get it out to the world, hit that like button, share this video for me, share it with all your friends. If somebody says, hey, what tuner do you think I should use? Well, show them this video. It really helps me out, and it's all about this community, and that's what's gonna make this channel grow. Our next tuner we're looking at is the Thundermax. This one is specifically for 2017 and up touring models, but they do have ones for all kinds of different models. Thundermax is industry award-winning performance ECM designed specifically for EFI-equipped Harley-Davidson motorcycles. This highly advanced standalone tuning system utilizes proprietary auto-tune technology with wideband oxygen sensors to deliver unmatched performance and rideability. Thundermax comes 100% assembled, ready to install with no wire cutting or splicing required. Simply replace the factory ECM and oxygen sensors, load a map, and you're ready to enjoy your new ride. The last 3 tuners are what's called a piggyback system. It doesn't replace anything on your bike. You just plug it in and it changes things. It flashes the ECM. This one is a whole new EFI module. So you literally take out your EFI, your computer, the brain of your motorcycle, and you replace it with this. This one does have a price tag of $989.99, and it's the most expensive one that we're looking at. But that being said, it comes with the auto tune function already built in. So if you look at the price of the Power Vision and the Power Vision Tune, they come in pretty much the same price. This one still comes in a little bit more. I don't have a ton of experience with this specific one. I know a lot of people swear by it, and I know a lot of people swear by the Power Vision as well. Those are the 2 big contenders, in my opinion, out there for tuners. Now, one big thing to consider, it says currently does not fit 2020 touring models with traction control RDRS. If you have a 2020 touring model and you did get the reflexive defensive rider system, you're going to be hard pressed to find a tuner. You're going to have to stick with the Screaming Eagle Pro Street tuner because they haven't figured out how to tune with that system yet because it intervenes with the traction and the power. So people haven't figured out how to tune around that yet. So even this top of the line Thundermax isn't there. So don't expect it from the Power Vision, don't expect it from the Fuel Pack or any of that. And I've seen posts on Facebook forums and things like that where even, really experienced tuners are having issues with these RDRS models. So if you have something like that, stick with a Screaming Eagle Pro Street tuner and just take it to the shop for now. I'm sure one day they'll be able to get around it. Another big note, this product is intended for race-ready vehicles only and is not for sale or use on vehicles otherwise subject to emissions control requirement. In the state of California, this product should not be used on any vehicle that is registered for use on public roads. So the only one that is EPA legal and California legal is the Screaming Eagle tuner. So the Screaming Eagle tuner, the Vans and Hines, is not going to be legal. You're not going to be able to put it on your street legal bike, especially not in California. The Power Vision, it's not street legal. The Thundermax, it's not street legal. Does everybody do it? Yeah, even the people in California figure it out. You know what I mean? They figure it out and they do what they're going to do. They put those exhausts on there and they tune it. A lot of people are happy with not doing that, but a lot figured out. Thundermax doesn't have a whole lot of info on their page here. Down there they had what other customers checked out. One of the things that Thundermax does have I want to touch on for just a second is if you get the Thundermax tuner, they do have their iRide suspension, which is a whole new style of suspension that electronically adjusts as you go down the road. It is a little bit expensive here. We're looking at $2,495, and you can get the front suspension as well, it looks like, for $2,795. iRide front and rear active suspension. That's not a bad price for front suspension. I'm not sure how they're doing that or what they're doing it with. It looks like it does come with the screen that Power Vision has with their model. See here, it's got the iRide module, it's got a screen, it's got the shocks, it's got a computer system that sets it all up. But that's something to consider. If you're looking at that iRide system, I'm pretty sure you're pretty much stuck with the Thundermax tuner. Let's review these 4 tuners real quick. We have the Harley Davidson tuner. Bros, you're going to be able to keep your warranty. You're going to go to your Harley shop, they're going to tell you what to do. They're going to tell you how to do it. This is for the people that don't really want to tinker with their bike and they want to keep their warranty. The cons, there's not a whole lot of adjustment. You're not going to get every single ounce of horsepower out of your motorcycle, and that's the biggest con for this one. Vans & Hines Fuel Pack 3. The pros of this one is its app on the phone and how easy it is to tune with your phone. People are already used to having their phones in their hands, so that makes it easy. Cons of this one is you're pretty much restricted to the tunes that they offer. So you're not going to be able to get a professional tune or a custom tune from a dyno tuner. Now we look at the PowerVision Dynajet. The pros of this one, you have the screen, you can mount it on your bike, you can email Dynojet and some other companies that we'll talk about at the end to get custom tunes, custom shelf tunes. Tuners can use this to tune your bike. In my opinion, this one is the most popular. Cons, you're going to avoid your warranty, and same thing for the fuel pack. You put a fuel pack on there, you're going to avoid your warranty. So that's, in my opinion, the only con of the Dynojet PowerVision is your warranty. And of course, last but not least, we have the Thundermax Ecu Efi Module. Pros, it replaces your stock ECU, so you just set it and you can set it and forget it. You don't have to have an extra box hanging off, any of that stuff. Cons, again, you're going to avoid your warranty. This one is also a real performance machine. So if you're looking at that full custom tune, the Thundermax can be that one for you. But again, cons, you're going to avoid your warranty. I think that's a big thing we're hearing. You're going to avoid your warranty. Now, for me, I already have a Dynojet PowerVision laying around because I used to have it married to my Dyna, and when I traded that in, I didn't trade it in with the bike. Oops. I kept it. So what I can do, this is fuelmoto.com. So I'll leave a link to all these products down below so you can check them out as well. But you can basically buy a new tune for that module. So what that means is when you plug one of these tuners into your bike, it's going to marry to that bike. You can't just tune everybody's bike because you spent $400 on a tuner or $1,000 on an ECU. You get one bike. What Fuel Moto offers, a new tune. So there's a couple different things you can, we have multiple license types. We have a dual license type, which will add another tune to your bike. We have a tune license, which just is pretty much the same thing. We'll add another tune to your bike. And then we have an unlock license, which from what I understand will completely reset your Dynojet. It will forget the old bike and it will allow you to marry it to a new bike. The price of this is $199, I believe, $200. If I do decide to go down the PowerVision route, this is the specific route that I'll go down because I already have the module and I can just remarry it to my bike. It's the most affordable one out of all these options. Now I wanted to go over everything because I'm sure a lot of you don't have a PowerVision laying around that you can just do this option with. But if you do, don't forget, you can buy a new license for it. You basically email them some info. I'm not going to get too much into it. If you want to see how to do that, you can go on their website, click the link, and I'll send you right to it.